Welcome to another episode of Model Talk, live at the Cats in collaboration with content creators. You got your girl She J Jazz here, and I welcome everyone in the live audience. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight. Just know that we have a special topic for you guys tonight and a quick Q&A afterwards. And today, live on the panel, we have
your boy Big Neil in the building. How y'all doing out there?
And it's your boy Teddy J here in the building with y'all.
And last but definitely not least, it's your girl Yazzie.
And tonight we have a special topic for y'all. We're going to discuss and take some questions from the crowd afterwards when we're done. Tonight's topic is about marriage and vows. Everybody's running to the altar. Everybody's going in the church saying those vows, sickness and health, for richer or poorer, till death do you part. But we're noticing 1 month, 2 months after those vows, somebody gets pissed off and they out the door.
And ain't nobody died.
That's right. So we talking about, are these vows, are y'all taking these vows serious? And what's the reason for the high divorce rate here today? Go ahead, Neil.
In my opinion, people don't know the vows. They hear the vows, but they don't know. They haven't read the instructions before they purchase the product.
I'm crying. I don't think it's that people don't know their vows. I think they're very understanding what their vows is. But I think what it comes to is you get into these relationships with these people and, 6 months, 2 years, 3, 4 years out, sometimes women experience different type of abuses. And then we go through the questions of like, how long am I supposed to take this till I die? Do I really want to be physically and mentally abused till I die? Like, that doesn't sound like happy ever, ever. I don't think that's what God intended for marriage. So I feel like there's certain circumstances that allow for people to choose for marriage, but I still also think that people should vet their people before they get married so they can prevent those things from happening.
All right.
Yeah, and actually I want to tie into what you said. I feel like people aren't properly vetting their partners. When you're getting married, that's a big thing, and I feel like people get caught up in the emotions of it, and that's fine, but you want to make sure that you know who your partner is and that y'all on the same page about a whole lot of things when you get married, because once you sign that document, your life is changing from that point forward. Things are not the same. You're not a single person anymore, and legally, it's a whole other ballgame. So you really got to make sure y'all on the same page about a whole bunch of different things to make sure that when you move forward and take that step, all these issues aren't coming up last minute that, you may have suppressed beforehand. That's causing some friction.
A lot of people these days aren't taking marriage really seriously. The thing is, anyone that you date, girlfriend, boyfriend, that doesn't mean that person was destined or is destined to be your husband or your wife. A lot of times when we're dating, like after a year or two, everyone's like, oh, well, what's next? It's time to get married, but a lot of times people aren't really ready for that step. Because in dating, we're used to a lot of jumping in and jumping out. One guy pisses you off, you leave him, get a boyfriend next week, leave him. So when people get married, it's the same thing. They jumping in and out. Someone pisses them off, they're out. Someone loses their job, oh shoot, this guy done lost his job, I'm out of here. You know
I think
what I
you're
mean?
being extra. I think you're being very, very extreme. I don't think a lot of these ladies out here are just dipping because they old man then lost their job.
Yeah, they
a
are.
lot of them is there to support them when they're at their lows.
Yeah,
but it's how y'all treat us when you're at that stage. Sometimes y'all don't appreciate us when y'all supposed to appreciate us. Y'all don't show us the love and what we need to continue to support you. Because at the end of the day, when we choose to marry you, I feel like a woman is really, truly going to be faithful and going to be loyal to her man.
Y'all see my face?
Y'all
Cap.
feel like y'all supposed to procreate and have multiple people in order to do that because that's what God put you on this earth to do.
That's all. You saying that like that's all encompassing. That's what all men want to do. Some men want to protect, provide, and have provision and lead their family. They don't just want to have a bunch of
Well,
family.
I don't see them getting a divorce very fast.
Yeah, they do, because sometimes the women don't want that. Sometimes the women, they just want to have trips and be happy all lucky, but it ain't always just about happiness. You're going to have some struggles. Some people going to die in your family. You might lose a job. You gonna go through something.
I think where a lot of people fail out before they even jump into marriage is while they're dating, they don't experience their partner through hardship. They don't experience their partner when they're going through something, extremely crazy, a loss, a death, loss of a job, like you guys said, because everybody reacts differently. And you need to be able to know how your partner can be able to handle those situations. Because, say your partner had an issue with drinking and all of a sudden, they lost their mama and that brings back issues of drinking and stuff. Like, you need to know how they can handle it and how you could be there to support them. And if you don't date that person long enough, you'll never know.
Yeah.
I feel like the issue with marriage these days, people jump too quickly into it.
Yeah.
I think dating should be not just a monthly thing, but almost a yearly thing before
should be a probation
you actually,
period.
say I do, because at the end of the day, after I do is just straight business. I mean,
Yeah, you have to take your time. You really have to make sure you guys, again, are on the same page about things. And it's not just a puppy love kind of feeling. You want to grow with this person, build with this person. It's the business aspect. I know we talked about another episode. The financial of it, you really got to make sure that there's no friction, that y'all know how to communicate properly in the case that something does happen, loss of job, death in the family, things like as such. Because sometimes you don't know until you know. No. And everyone, like you said, reacts differently in different situations. Y'all need to be a team. And if you can't be a team, it's just not going to work.
Yeah, I definitely think that team word you said, that's what it's all about. A lot of times we get married for the wrong reasons, right? A lot of times a woman won't even marry a guy unless she gets the ring she wants. It has to be a certain price, you know what I mean?
I mean, it should be the ring she wants.
The wedding has to be at a certain price. You got guys spending, tens of thousands of dollars on weddings.
I don't know what women you be around, but
And 1 month after the wedding, it's a wrap, So it's like, it's not, after all the party and the glitz and the glam, you got to be down for the real deal, which is the actual marriage, which is the actual struggle. When someone say forever, you can't expect someone to be great forever. There's going to be some days where they're not great, or sometimes when they piss you off, or other times when y'all get upset, or somebody might cheat. But that doesn't mean, okay, as soon as whatever happens, I'm out the door. Because it's a lifelong commitment. That's what it's supposed to be. So we definitely got to think about that when we're making that decision and taking those vows. I think a lot of times people so hyped up in the marriage, the preacher's saying whatever, we just repeating what the preacher's saying, not even thinking about it. Like, yeah, sickness and health, death do us part, whatever. I'm just ready to get married,
Obey.
can I ask you guys a question, though? Can I ask you a question, Teddy and Big Neil? From a male perspective, when is it in your vows are you willing to question it and end your vows? For women, I'm pretty sure, it has to do a lot with, abuse and feeling like they're not being treated properly. But for you guys, what does it take for you to break your vows?
Which vows you talking about?
Your marriage vows.
Hey, that's a good question, though. That's a real good question.
See how we're trying to get specific?
You
We're
didn't
trying to
hear me?
avoid the question.
Let me say it again.
Is
What does it take for you to break your marriage vows? Because we're not going to just sit here and act like women are the only people filing for divorce or doing things in a marriage that don't need to be done.
80% of the time.
What do you guys, what's your limit?
I think men are more forgiving than women.
I agree with him. Men are more forgiving.
Because I think 80%.
Hold on, audience. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Elaborate when you finish.
Yeah, it's about I think 80% of divorces are initiated by women.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 in this building today. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. Men, women can pretty much do anything because men not gonna go look for it most of the time. Y'all can go on girls trips, be like, oh baby, have a good time. You might be getting ravished over there on a girl trip, but we're not gonna really be looking for that. Because men don't really want to end the marriage. When they get married, men usually want to be married forever. That's what they get married for. We're not looking for a marriage to just break it up. Okay, you say that because men might cheat.
Yeah, y'all cheat. So my thing is,
y'all,
it's okay for you guys to cheat.
No, I want to emphasize that they kept talking about vows.
But we ain't
this,
trying to
that,
break
and the
up.
third, but they be the first ones to talk about cheating and excusing it.
Hold on, guys.
Y'all keep talking about these vows, this, that, and the third, but y'all want to keep talking about cheating and excusing it. Nah, that's not how that works. That's not how that works.
Hold on. You
I
lost
just
me.
said what I mean.
Who is excusing the cheating? The men or the women?
You
The
just
men
said
are
that.
excusing it?
You just said that. You know, might be a little cheating.
No.
Roll the clips.
From both sides, though. It'd be a lot of cheating from the woman's side.
And we got to understand what leads to the cheating.
Exactly.
Is it because
Lack of character, lack of self-discipline, no
So there's some
respect for your
characterless women
partner.
out here.
know what I'm
Like,
saying?
Come on now. That's a character flaw.
Is it
Y'all flawed.
Is it, let's say, when women get upset? When y'all get upset, what's the first thing y'all do? Y'all say, damn, I ain't giving him none. I'm mad, right? And it might, sometimes y'all let it go 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and 3 months.
Whoa.
If you're not giving it up to your husband, he gonna get it from somewhere eventually. You gotta think about that.
Okay, I understand that to a certain extent, but I'm also going to say you can't expect to do anything and whatever and anything and expect the box to always be wet and ready for you. If you ain't over here stimulating me and doing what I need you to do for me, how can you expect for you to go dip down deep if I ain't even feeling you at the point in time? So that excuse you to go outside because you're not your responsibilities at home?
Okay. So what's the excuse for women to go outside? What would be a legitimate excuse for a woman to go outside?
Now,
I ain't trying to switch it. I'm just trying to
don't
keep
try to
it
exactly.
a even playing field.
Reverse my shit.
Because
But
women
what I
do
will
go
say,
outside.
there is no excuse for any person in a marriage
Okay,
to
let's
step
just
out.
Yeah, let's keep it 1,000.
I think there is an excuse. If you're not giving it up, listen, women want
Took a vow.
women want their men to be faithful to them. You want to be the only woman that I have to sleep with for the rest of my life. You're the only person I can be with for the rest of my life.
Facts.
Now, if I can't be with anyone else, that means when I want to be with you, you got to be ready. If I want it sideways, upside down, circle, spin around, back, you got to be willing to give it to me because you're the only person that I can be with. Right?
And I'm pretty sure she would be
I
long
wanna-
as you play
who
your
said,
role
are you for
right.
real? Because are you for real? Like, are you for real? There's
So-
this thing called consent, right? And I'm going to
Consent.
kind of break it down a little
Consent.
bit. But basically, when y'all both on the same page is when shit goes down, right?
Okay,
so
but-
if one person is feeling it and the other one's not, you just
Stealing
don't
it?
do it.
So
But
if-
then you
Yazzie,
wait.
hold
How
on.
you gonna
But
steal what's
Yazzie,
yours?
hold on, Yazzie. We're in a marriage though. In a marriage though,
Okay, but that
your
don't mean
body
you gotta
is
give
now
it up.
his.
That don't mean
I'm
you
just
gotta
saying,
give it
in a
up every
marriage,
time he
your
want
body
it.
is now his.
Preach.
So I understand to a certain extent. Like I need to be able to give him when he needs me, but at the under same statement, he need to understand he needs to do certain things in order to keep me willingly
For
to
sure.
give it to him
It's a
whenever
two-way
he
street.
wants
But
it.
my thing is,
I agree.
just because you want it, that don't mean the person got to give it up that exact second.
Yeah, you do.
I mean, that's my husband though.
I mean, that's you. But if I say I'm not in the mood,
All right, and then
Divorce.
when he go leave your ass.
I think the whole purpose,
that's fine.
one of the reasons of
Cheat
getting,
on.
hey, one of the reasons of getting married, because you don't want to like have to hustle and ask for that
Exactly.
sex anymore. You like, damn, I got my wife, baby. If I want it tonight, then I want it tonight. That's just that's what it is. Get some energy, drink a Red Bull, but do it
I'm
bang
fine.
for
Fellas,
let's
hold
go.
up. Let me ask the fellas. Hold up. Let me ask the guys in the building. Hey, guys, if you want to have sex with your lady anytime, should she ever tell you no? Hey, speak up. Y'all ain't got to be quiet because they in here.
Sherelle,
Hey, yeah.
Sherelle, get a mic. Hey, audience, I want y'all to
Hold
think
on.
about his question real quick.
If you
Sherelle.
ain't sick and your mama ain't died,
And
girl,
if you
let's
would
get-
like to answer it, you're going to find Miss Sherelle, and we're going to
You heard
take
me,
3
Keith?
people. 3 people.
I just want to say a lie this. A lie.
Sherelle, find some people.
We're going to find guys, right? So the question was,
The question was, if you want to have sex with your girl, your wife, we ain't
Your-
talking girl.
your wife, your wife.
wife,
not your slider,
should she
not
tell
your...
you no at any time?
Should she tell you no at any time?
That is my. Can I cuss? No, I can't. We got babies in here. That is mine's and that is mine's and. Cause we said what to death do us part. Is you dead?
To death.
No, you not. You not. It's mine still.
He says it's his. Okay.
his.
So we need another guy. Is it officially yours, point blank period? Should she deny you if you guys are married?
She's mine and I'm hers. It goes both ways.
Yeah.
So it can't be a situation where I say yes and she don't want it, and she can't say, vice versa. It goes both ways. So she's yeah, I kind of agree with it. Yeah.
So she shouldn't deny
Ask
you.
a female, Sherelle. Go to a
Okay.
female.
Sherelle, let's flop the question.
Do
now.
we have?
Let's flop it. Women.
Listen, we have an elder in the building, okay?
Yes, please.
Okay.
please.
Oh, you look amazing, Miss Green.
Well,
Okay.
the answer to that question, once you do your vows, your body no longer belongs to yourself.
Exactly.
That one I'm talking about.
Nor female, your body no longer belongs to yourself. And if we going by Bible, only time you are supposed to separate from your significant other is in the time of cleansing, in the time of fasting. But a lot, you guys said some valid things up there, but a lot of times we get married for the people.
Yes, there.
Facts.
It's really, people done forgot about love. It's about, oh, he making money, or she fine, or she got her BBL, and so now, and when they don't keep them up, they be back like, big girl, I'm the oldest person in this whole building, but I keep it up, and and another thing, you guys be pound, 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 pound. Y'all don't try to get a person mind, get their heart, learn their energy. And you gonna get it, honey. This thing go
You
everywhere
gonna
I
get it.
go. Everywhere I go.
Okay, mama. Okay. Ooh, I see the tongue. Ooh, I see
Everywhere
the
I
tongue.
go. So if you get a person
Be
mind,
behind the bar.
learn their energy, then you can know if me and this person not vibing properly. So that's why the marriage rate is so high. And even in the church, the marriage rate of divorce is way up there. But you guys, you just got to start learning your partners. And one thing I did disagree with, little mama down.
Which one?
Like
Which
getting
one?
to know these people. If you go Bible, you supposed to just get with a person and grow. Cause see, when you follow the energy and the spirit, you're gonna know this my girl. So, and we're gonna fight and we're gonna rough through it together. And you don't need no side piece, cause when you treat a woman good, she'll swing from that ceiling fan. She'll do all that
Right, yes.
stuff. She'll do it
yes.
backwards, upside down. You don't have to be going out getting somewhere else. Cause cooter is a cooter. It's just a big old good and a good old bigger.
Give it up for Miss Mama.
Give it up for her, y'all.
What's
Give it
your
up for her.
name? What's your name?
Juicy.
That's Mama King.
Woo! Give it up for
Right,
Miss
all right.
Juicy, y'all.
All right.
Ooh, mama that is.
Who
That's
Mama's
Key
that?
Mama, okay? And she is fly.
Where you get it from, Key?
So, all right, guys, that's going to end our model talk session. Everyone in the building, if you guys don't follow Be the Model on Instagram, that's where you can see all of our actual episodes. And on YouTube, it's under Be the Model. Same way it is on that sign with the 3 in it. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe, drop comments on our topics on Model Talk, Be the Model, and all that, all right? We'll see you guys again. And it was great for this panel. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, guys.